What's up guys, welcome back to Railway Empire 2, and we are on the Bella Italia DLC and the Bella Roma scenario. And we're on part 4 here, and I can only apologise for what I think was a very difficult middle section that we just ran for the last scenario, which was the heart of Italy. It was a very long stint and a very difficult stint. We've got a really solid network now running. So our next task list will be to gain access to Northern Sicily, so we can do that now. That's not an issue. We're going to check our research.
Known for its lush nature and for its culinary specialities. In fact, I myself am a big fan.
And we'll check our next task list here. So, La Regione Verde. Deliver 24 loads of pickled vegetables from the Northern Sicily region to the Papal State. So that's going to be coming in from this region to this region. And we actually have got pickled vegetables already down here. But you know what, that's actually not a very viable business anymore, as it just seems to be a super slow business. So it might be worth now that we look at doing something with wood this side, because we've got access to wood really quickly. I also just want to finish our section on this side, so just bear with me while we finish connecting these couple of cities up. Now, do we go? I think we'll just go via there like that. And it doesn't really matter what side we decide to go express and which side we go goods, so we'll just choose that one for goods, because these are only running to these two cities here between this one and San Bernardino, or whatever it's called. So we're going to run that in as cheap as possible to there. 3, and I don't think we're going to get the fourth one because it reckons it's too close. Might be able to if we run it like that, and then the supply tower. Oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to let me. Let's put a supply tower there. Do is we run that cheeky out like that. We'll run that out like that. Ways and means, guys. Stop it. Didn't need to be that difficult, but it was. So a new rail line from there, and we're going to run it express to
caught in time by your security personnel.
Like that. So Just 2 trains express will do. And then a new rail line from there via that line. Freight only. Right, and then let's look at getting grapes into there. And we'll warehouse grapes there as well. Okay, what else have we got? Oranges. We could do with a meat business around here somewhere as well. So, for now, that is completed. Okay, so the next task will be to get pickled vegetables running. So let's look where vegetables are. Now we own that one, so that's not going to be too bad. So we've got meat there. So do we now go with a new what? How much room have we got in this warehouse here? That's a question. Enough. Why aren't we moving dresses? That's a question. Let's increase that to 10 trains. Right, so, yes, so pickled vegetables will probably be ideal there. Why is it so mountainous? I didn't think this region was going to be this mountainous constantly. Certainly didn't think lines were going to cost me this much constantly to have to try and build. But this is somewhat frustrating to say the least. 1.8 million. 1.8 million, guys, to get that connected. No, more than that. Because that's not really feasible, is it? So what is the best way to go at this then? Because surely Tierney is the best. Or Rome. I suppose we could go directly from Rome. Wow, I don't suppose it really matters which way you actually go here. It's a very difficult map to landscape, and I think it's going to cost us money whichever way you look at this. can't say I'm not frustrated by this. Because I really am. But I don't think there's going to be another way to do this. But we could in theory actually connect via that line as well. So let's start very simply with Let's start with that. Let's get our bonus for that as well. Because why the hell not? Can't say I'm liking that too much, but it's doable. Definitely doable. And then what we'll do is we'll run this train in now. In like that, so that we can also then there we go, look at that, we can then marry that up to that. Oh, very nice. So we are all actually, we are connected. It's a very long route, but it's connected, guys, and that's what kind of matters. So what we need to do is get this growing, and in a position where it can make another thingy. I reckon we should bring wood in to here. That's going to be better to have sawmills, and then we can get rid of that train. That's really, really no good to us. Just get rid of that train. That's no good to us anymore. Can't believe how much money we haven't got. This is bonkers. And painfully slow. But if we can get this making them pickled vegetables, I think we'll be absolutely fine. What would be ideal here? Cheese? Yeah, cheese would be okay there. We should warehouse there, and in that warehouse we should put grapes, wood, fruit and veg. Grapes. So there's no saying we can't get L'Aquila down to there as well, and of course further on that way too. believe at this stage of the game, with this many trains running, and this many goods moving between the cities, and owning this many businesses, I'm still struggling to make any real money. It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. How many people have Rome got? 100 and... Where's our grape train? Not making enough olive oil, which does, it bewilders me that we're not making enough olive oil, so we need to run more olives in. Grapes, wine. Why we're not getting wine when Rome's making wine? Are we not making enough wine? Wheat and olives. Wheat's all the way up there. Olives over there. We could run olives in. That's grown, and that would work as wood. Planks, yeah. I think once money gets a little bit better, I think we just need to kind of go, right, okay, we need to go and up every single business. Because clearly we're not supplying enough goods, I don't think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now make that double line to there. Make that double train. and then actually connect. That to there. I'm going to run it all the way in. Run it all the way in, because then that will start with the next line from Rome as well. So Latina's growing again. Milk, cheese, we've got nothing like that coming into that city. It makes me wonder if we could put a track that goes from there across that water there. These bonds are absolutely destroying our cash at the minute. What have we got there? Civecchia, Rome. Oh wow, we haven't even got 10,000. What is going on? How have we got no money at all when we've got so much happening? The hell is that? Why would it be doing that? Let's see what else that needs. Olives. Oh, so we were working on olives, weren't we? I can't believe the price of these tracks in this game. It's unreal. We're 31 minutes in here at this current sort of like time, and we've just not achieved anything as of yet, really. Apart from bloody heartache. I can't believe I'm this far into a scenario and I've still got no money. I literally never had that before, and I know I've got loads of trains running, so... And I've got loads of businesses that are making money as well. I just can't seem to fathom it, guys. Just can't work it out at all. It just seems unreal. I'd like to say that I can double up on the train, you know, change all the trains as well, but I can't even afford to do that. But the good thing is, this is growing. So, that's not bad. Which means we could get a immigration centre here, which would help growth even more. So once we get to 40k, we can produce the pickled veg that's required of us. So let's get that in. Start looking at expanding down to Pescara here. I suppose the question is, which line do we run it on? Does it really matter? Do we do that straight through to Rome? Probably would be the ideal answer. Okay, let's see what we can do in regards to how much it's going to cost us. Cheap as possible is, of course, the correct answer. Okay. All these are actually still growing, so that is fantastic. And you know what? We're still growing down here as well. I presume we're going to start seeing a little bit of growth down here. Grapes, wine. Where's the grapes? Yeah, we'll have 3 trains running on that now. That's grown. Brilliant. Maybe Rome just can't get enough grapes. Right, so We make the freight run on that line. That's fine. And then we make goods run on... sorry, we make express run on that line then. Okay, let's try that. I can't believe how much money we haven't got. Ah! So frustrating. Everything's so expensive to level up as well. It's unreal. What's this got down here? Pasta. So that's good, because we can get pasta then moving. Right, brilliant, yes, I think we're working now. We're working. So Rome is still not making. I mean, we're making a lot of wine, but it is literally being consumed as it's being made. Do we up that to 4 trains? Can we have 4 trains running with just grapes? That is insane. That's leveled up again as well. And what could we put there? That's a commodity around here. Not really that. Pigs, and not really that either. Glassworks. Not really beneficial, is it? I suppose we could make tools. We could make tools here. We could make tools, and then we'll start running wood. No, not wood, sorry. Start getting steel made. Finally. See how we can get that across these 4 lines. Is it possible? Might just be. Really? Really? Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful bit of work there to get that moving. New express route bonus, brilliant. I don't know what we've done there, but we've got some sort of bonus, so that's even better. Store some tools there, maybe. Right, so next point of call. How are we doing there? So we've almost got enough to make them pickled veg. So do that. So we need wheat, pasta here really. What else have we got up here? That's meat. Pickled veg. We need olive oil there. Hold on. Hold your horses. So we'll do a new rail line from there to there, and it takes well, we'll do that. Minimum of 8, and it's got to take olive oil and wood.
Growth is fueled by our trains.
Brilliant. Right. We're looking okay here now, guys. That's growing rapidly. That's alright. How are we doing here now? Have we started making steel? We have. Are we taking steel up the hill now? We are. We're taking steel now. Brilliant. Have we got no goods moving between them? Have we literally got no goods moving between? Are you joking me? Hold on. Let's see what's going on this line. So we've got the express, but why have we got no goods moving? Right, let's see what's going on. Okay, I've got no idea what happened there, but for some reason we've just got no goods moving. That's kind of worrying, that. So let's get the second one loaded. We should now start seeing pickled veg being delivered. So let's have a look in our warehouse here. Let's go with that. I'm sure we own this already, so let's level that up. And we're going to have to take yeah, that's going to have to be unfortunately, but it looks like a bridge. I think we have much of a choice in that, guys. And it's just so high up in the mountain, I think we've got to put a cheeky viaduct sort of style bridge in. I wonder how much should we take it? Right, let's take out a bond. Let's take out the biggest bond we can. Let's now get replace locomotives. Let's replace all them. So them trains are now faster. Brilliant, right. Let's look at our businesses. Let's get some of them leveled up. So we are producing more goods, making more profit. Willing to spend the moolah if it's going to work for us. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's how you get leather. Right, what have we got up here? Total profit minus 1.7 million. How? Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. We need to get these pickles moving. Why is that sending grapes back? No point in sending grapes back. Yeah, finally. Finally, we're moving it. Okay, right. Now let's get this express line increased. So we're going to edit Rome. Actually, let's... let's just go like that, just to make it easy on ourselves. No messing about. Okay, right, so that gets that running. Aquila, L'Aquila to Rome. Right, let's get extra. Let's get extras moving on that as well. Right, brilliant. I think we're now moving. How's our tool trade doing up here? Not great by the looks of it. What else do we need to grow here? Wheat, milk, cheese. So 2 trains from there till there as well. We'll get the meat kicked in too. Right. We're growing again here. We're growing again here. Milk. Milk's all the way over here actually. Probably could do with that coming bit. Ah, we've got milk here as well. So, we're up to 17 out of 24 delivered on the goods, which should happen naturally now, and then we're up to 100,000 in the region, which is good. We're growing. We are growing. Now, I think we get that double lined now. See if we can feed that in on that line. Beautiful, guys, we can. So then that goes all the way back to there. Okay, right. Good stuff, guys. We are absolutely flying here now. Oh yeah, that's the one that goes down to Latina. That's okay, because that's just being used as a just up the production on that. Milk and cheese. We're not seeing milk and cheese. We could definitely warehouse milk here. we've got good growth, guys. We are up to 104,000 now. We are seeing them pickles definitely moving. So let's just see how the pickle industry is doing. That's fine. Hopefully in Rome it's being warehoused. It's not. It must literally be eating it up then. So maybe what we'll do is we'll set up one line that just goes from there to there. Freight. And it only takes pickles. And in Rome, it only brings back, well, freight, I suppose. Let's put that on. So we'll fulfill that task now pretty easily. And we are almost at the 120,000 mark now. Let's just see what's going on in regards to our other places. What's tools looking like? Are tools actually being made? No, they're not. So, where's our goods? 8. So we've got 8 trains running there. Now what I think we should do is just put one single train on. And it only takes steel. And that comes back with only tools. To bring up a train from here.
Exquisite goods of the highest quality. Good job.
Only brings up wood, I suppose. On the way back it takes. Let's up that to 3 trains then. Let's make some movement happen. Oh wow. Okay. So let's just see what happens when this one gets to L'Aquila. You're telling me it's got nothing in the warehouse now that's needed. let's up the trains here. To 3, and then let's get some fruit moving in as well. Right, let's see what happens now. You can't tell me that it's going up with like 0. Got one there running without any goods. Milk and cheese. It's got to be an ideal place to make cheeses as well. 118 guys, so we're almost there. Oh, we've got a traffic jam. I just can't believe they are running with 0 goods at all on that line.
The people in this region rejoice in the wonders Rome has to offer. The tourism business is running like clockwork. We connected all regions in the vicinity to our railway network and transported their citizens to Rome and back. Now we can focus on making Rome even more glorious. Rome shines with novel resplendence and is more livable than ever before. The variety of goods, the offering of cultural and academic options, the availability of living space. Bellissima!
Right, so guys, that will bring us to the end of this part. So, all roads lead to Rome. Basically now, all we need to do is transport 5,000 passengers to Rome, and I don't think that's going to take too long, guys. So I'll do a very, very short part 5. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.